Hey, what's going on, guys? John Santos, and welcome to this channel where we help entrepreneurs start and grow their business ASAP. Now, in today's video, what I'm going to cover is exactly what dropshipping entails, what you should really know about it so you know what you're getting yourself into. All right, so stick around. For those of you that are just getting into the e-commerce game, you started Googling some stuff, you started looking around, you may have noticed a lot of these people starting popping up all over your Facebook feeds, your Google feeds, about how they make hundreds of thousands of dollars with their drop shipping services or with their drop shipping strategy or secret. You know, I'm sure you guys have heard of it, and I'm sure you guys are seeing it around. Shit, maybe an ad or something popped up on my channel about it. So I want to let you guys all know what exactly that is all about, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into, because last thing you really want to do is spend thousands of dollars on somebody's program and then be like, what the hell did I get for it? You know, so I just want to make sure you guys know exactly what this is. So now you may be wondering, all right, you keep saying drop shipping, I've heard about it, what the hell is this thing? You know, so what dropshipping really is it's ultimately a way to resell products that are either directly from the manufacturer or provided by a wholesaler or some type of trader that brings products into the US and then make sure that everybody is selling them. So pretty much you're a dropshipping business because you're not holding any inventory and you're just selecting among thousands and thousands of products that you could resell on your own website. Now, Shopify makes it super easy to get started on a dropshipping business, and there's a lot of different apps and plugins to manage your orders, and there's a lot of manufacturers that are also setting themselves up so that you can easily import the products that they're providing, that they're making overseas, and you're able to sell at a margin here in the US. It's an extremely lucrative business model because you're not holding any inventory and you're reselling products that people are probably looking for. For example, you could drop ship bags, you could drop ship clothing, you could drop ship dresses, you could drop ship electronics, you could drop ship jewelry. It sounds like a really lucrative business model because you're pretty much a retailer of all kinds of products, right? Sounds like a really good deal, and I'm sure a lot of these videos that people are sharing about you buying into their system saying, invest in my system today and I'll show you how to make thousands of dollars online, like that. It sounds very lucrative and it could be very lucrative, but you gotta really take it with a grain of salt, all right? The way for your store to really be profitable in a dropshipping business model is that you find a niche product that is in demand and that not a lot of people are selling. All right, so pretty much what you're creating is you're creating your own market and you're testing your own ads against the different demographics available on Facebook, on Google. You know, so like if somebody's interested in a backpack, for instance, let's say that my company started drop shipping bags for other sellers. Pretty much I'd provide you with the imagery, I'd provide you with some content that you could use to advertise and start advertising on behalf of the manufacturer. So then you're selling the product to a consumer. Right, so then what ends up happening though is that, say for instance, a manufacturer charges you $12 for a bag and then you can go ahead and sell it for $50, right? That's a crazy good niche that you can get yourself into, and you could be making some money drop shipping because now you have that spread that you can advertise on, right? But then what happens is as soon as everybody else starts learning about this bag and everybody else starts saying, oh shit, I can buy this bag from the manufacturer for 12 bucks. This guy's selling it for 50, so let me sell it for 25. You know, I'm willing to take that because I'm in it for the volume. You know, so then what happens is your original business model of buying something for 12, retailing it for 50, now you have to bring it down to 25, and then a lot of people don't really consider how much money they're spending on ads, on their overhead, things to keep the lights on. So before you know it, your dropshipping business maybe is making a couple $100,000, but in reality is making very, very, very small margins that could pretty much, if you mess up on an order or something happens, you're done, you're out of business. And that's the reason why I just wanted to put that out there real quick for you guys to know exactly what dropshipping entails, because there's a lot of people out there selling you the information of how they've made hundreds of thousands of dollars online dropshipping. But to be completely honest with you guys, a lot of those people that are selling those systems are now making the majority of their money on selling you the system. All right, so you really gotta figure out where exactly you want to go and what exactly you want to do. And that's the whole reason why I continue preaching to really know what direction you're going. So what ends up happening is after you join these different programs that somebody's selling you, you end up, you might have success with a few products, and then everybody else will start competing against you. So you'll have to drop your margins, and then you have to look for another product that could replace it to make more money. And then it's always a cat and mouse type of game because you're not controlling the market. I mean, it's very easy for people to get into the same industry you're in because they're simply doing the same thing you're doing. All right, so that's when it becomes very difficult to scale a business. And the reason why I just want to give you the pros is that you can make a lot of money very quickly. The cons is your margins can be very tight and you could potentially go out of business very fast. All right, I've met so many people personally that I've personally known that are literally showing me their statements saying, look, this month I made 100K, this next month I made 100K. And then I'm like, all right, cool, how long have you been doing it? They're like 4 months. And I'm like, holy shit, 400,000 in 4 months, legit people. But then when you get into the actual finances of it, I'm like, all right, cool. By the end of the month, they may have made 10,000, and that's still cool because 10,000 is a good spread. But then the worst thing that can happen, normally always happens, is if their store is so hot, they're getting so many sales and people are loving what they're selling and they're not having to carry any inventory. What could potentially happen is the manufacturer all of a sudden runs out of inventory, and then you have all of these orders, you have $100,000 worth of orders to fulfill, and you're not able to ship the product because the manufacturer stopped producing that item, or either A, they want to start increasing their prices and then they're doing that to pretty much fuck with you. So with that in mind, is the biggest thing that could happen is that a manufacturer can't fulfill the item, so then your store gets reported to PayPal, gets reported to Shopify, you get on the BBC, then you're pretty much forced to close shop. All right, so all the money that you would have done gets refunded, and then any of the margins that you would have made can potentially go down the drain. All right, so there really is no get rich quick scheme, guys. That's what I'm pretty much trying to sum it all up today and tell you guys, is that there is no get rich quick scheme, guys. It's a constant. If you're gonna get into the dropshipping business, just know that it takes a lot of adjustments. It takes finding the right suppliers. It takes finding the right products. It takes money to advertise, money to spend that you're not gonna get back if it fails. So you need to make sure that you got a good amount of cushion of cash flow around for you to test an idea, sell it, reinvest in it, and then pretty much continue growing it. And for the most part, a lot of these guys that are making good money just drop shipping products, meaning that they're not designing or creating anything on their own. They don't control their inventory, they don't control the process. What ends up happening is they realize there's a cap to each website, right? There's a cap to each store that they own. So then they open up additional shops and they continue replicating the process. So that's always something you can do, and you just got to treat that as a full-time job. So if you're going to be in a drop shipping business model, then just know what the drop shipping business world entails. All right, do some research on it, and also realize that a lot of this information that these people and these gurus are selling you are readily available online. So don't necessarily buy their $500 program promising you to make triple, 6 figures in 5 months if you invest into them, because in reality, it's out there for you to view. You just need to know what to look up, all right? And I just wanted to create this video for everybody out there that's starting to get into the game of it. I don't want you to fall for any of that. If you're serious about starting a clothing line or starting a consumer apparel brand, it takes a lot of work, guys. Either way that you're gonna do it, it's gonna take work. But just know what your ultimate outcome is, and just know what exactly you want. Now, if this is one of your first times watching, I just want to let you know that I created this channel to help those that are breaking into the apparel or consumer goods industry. I started my own business when I was 19, right out of high school, right when I was getting into college, creating and designing backpacks and accessories. So a lot of the products that you see behind me, or that you see on the website, or that you see around social media, are stuff and projects that I personally work on. And we literally started with no knowledge in the industry and no connections, and really continue to build it and grow it, and it continues to sell day in, day out. But nonetheless, it continues to be an uphill battle, guys. So I just want to always make sure to let you guys know that it's not as easy as people make it seem to be, but nonetheless, it is something that you can accomplish. All right, and I created this channel to really help those and to really spread the knowledge, for no charge. There's a lot of content on the internet. There's a lot of resources out there that are doing it for a hidden agenda, and it's normally to take your money and make you feel good about what you just spent with them. in this channel and with everything that I do, I want to just make sure to share those lessons with you guys free of charge, without any expectations of anything given in return. Alright, so the reason I created this YouTube channel, because I truly feel satisfied whenever I hear testimonials from a lot of you guys saying how I impacted your lives, I changed your direction, and now you guys are really succeeding and out there killing it. That's the biggest payoff that I personally get, and I personally believe that I was brought to this earth and I'm here for a bigger reason, you know. So I'm just doing what I can to help impact communities and really change lives in my own way. Everybody has some type of mission that they're into in life, and I believe that is mine. So I'm going to continue sharing my lessons learned through YouTube, continue sharing it on the Start a Brand ASAP website, which is all linked down below. And whenever you guys are ready, if you ever want to give back, I just ask that you share the videos that you enjoy, like them, subscribe to this channel, and if you have any questions, always comment down below. I don't ask for much in return other than you just sharing the videos and the content that I have here to continually raise awareness and tell others to subscribe, because that's really my mission, is to impact hundreds of thousands of you guys before the end of this year. And then continually grow it and continue to grow this community and really share the things that people don't like to talk about. Alright, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment down below, and nonetheless guys, let's stay in touch. Follow on social media for behind the scenes, and let's get it. Talk soon. Bye.